all right, we can do it. We're going to get it this time. There's literally no way we can mess this up.
We're not saying anything.
We're not even going to do it. So
how can we mess it up?
We can't mess it up.
Just try it.
Let's just do it.
Welcome to the Hello Brother podcast.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. Welcome to the Hey Brah podcast. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Ryan.
And boy, it's been a big week for the US of A.
4th of July?
No, I could see why you would think that.
Because it just happened?
Yeah, it just happened. But no, something way bigger.
What's bigger than 4th of July?
Kanye is running for president.
Yeah, that is big.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Who would have... I think, honestly, we just got done with our conspiracy episode, and we were talking
Another
about...
conspiracy.
Yeah, we were talking about Kanye. I think we manifested this into reality.
We did. You know what? We're sorry, guys. We must have made this happen, and that's on us. Yeah. We'll take blame. As long as he doesn't win presidency, though, we're good.
Yeah.
But we'll take blame if up until then. Once he wins, it has nothing to do with us.
What a wild ride 2020 has been.
How it's one for the history books, to say the least. One for the history books. It's going to be a crazy, 5 more months or so? There's still 5 more months. There's still 5 more months in 2020. We're basically only halfway there.
Oh, no.
Yep. So who knows what's going to happen in the next couple months. The world could end. The world could begin anew. Who knows what's going to happen?
I'm fine with it ending.
Yeah, right.
I'm ready to leave.
It couldn't be much worse than what we got going on right now.
Yeah. It's the funny thing about the whole Kanye thing is people like the whole taking it as a joke is like, yeah, I'm voting for Kanye 2020.
Exactly. Yeah, because that could throw off so many things. I mean, depending on no matter what what side you are on, just having that person in the middle just throws off everything, because it's just all these people are going to vote for Kanye when, just like how in 2016 they voted for Harambe.
Yeah,
which doesn't even make any sense. I hope that doesn't happen with Kanye. Apparently, he's running under the birthday party.
I saw that, because once he gets in the
because he's already too late. He's already too late to run in like half the states of the country. So he can only run in half of them, and he has to run under another not any independent party that already exists. So he's basically making one up, pretty much.
Well, he's a millionaire. He'll find his way.
He's probably might as well be a billionaire. He's He has that mentality, at least.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Damn Kanye.
But, damn it. I mean, something that's even bigger news than Kanye. I know it's hard to believe, but the U.S. wants to try to ban TikTok.
Yeah. Use. Oh, that's big news. Big news. TikTok banned. TikTok bad.
No. I'm outraged,
according to the United States, TikTok bad.
It's all... But
it's because China made it. China can get, if they wanted to, they could get all your data from TikTok.
I'm fine with it.
Well,
I knew what I was doing.
They're worried about it's like if Obama's kids had it or Trump's son had it.
Don't let them have it.
Well, that's a little hard to do when they're 12 years old or 15. They're going to rebel.
Just because they're the son or daughter of a president doesn't mean they have to take away my pride and joy, okay?
Well, your freedoms are being infringed upon, my friend. I'm sorry.
The goddamn government can take away my guns, but the second they think they can take away my TikTok,
take away my guns, take away my house, but you can't take away my TikTok.
That is unconstitutional. I tell you what.
That's you're violating every amendment in the books and then some.
See, I get heated about mask debates, but TikTok, debates. There is no debate. You ain't taking away my TikTok.
Phone, my choice.
Yes. That is.
It's like the masks, but for phones. My phone, my choice.
Yes, that's how it should be. So, do you see that thing over there?
What thing over there?
It's a Segway.
Oh yeah, I love Segways.
You want to hop on that with me?
I would love to. Let's go for a ride.
Let's go.
Wait, well, bring it back a little bit. Bring it back. We're about to go on the road. Beep.
Okay, we're good.
Now we segued.
Okay.
And we're here.
Do you have any good college horror stories or like / roommate stories?
Oh boy, do I.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
So should I start?
If you feel like you want to start, go ahead.
Well, I'm
and
not
start.
going to name any names, but freshman year, well, really I have one for every year, but freshman year was obviously the most notable because I had a direct roommate in my room with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to first off say he was nice. So I don't want, if he ever listens to this, I don't want him to think that I'm bashing on him. He was nice.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he has things he could say about me. Everybody has their quirks. It is what it is.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Of course.
But he was an interesting fellow. He had a safe in his room, I guess, to protect his stuff from me, I guess. But
do you know what he kept in there?
He kept at least one of his. He had like 2 laptops. First of all, that was weird. That was strange. He had 2 laptops, and then he would put them away in his safe. It would be like beep 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 beep, and then it would open. He'd put it away, do it all again to lock it, and then he would he'd leave it. I'm like, dude, what do you think? I'm not gonna take your computer or something. And even then, he would still leave his other computer out. So it's not like. I just don't understand the logic, I guess, is where I'm getting with that. I just don't understand. I wouldn't steal his stuff. I mean, if I did, he would know it would be me that took it. Yeah. I can't hide it somewhere. I'm not gonna sell it and then sell on the black, or take it and then sell on the black market.
Well, maybe he had valuable illegal information on that. He didn't want you to have.
Maybe
that's true.
Or conspiracy theories that are proved true. Facts.
Yeah.
Like the yummy thing. Maybe he made the yummy video. Yeah. And he knew the secrets behind it.
Probably.
That's probably what I understand. Never mind. I get it. I know why.
But going on a quick tangent about conspiracy theories and stuff. Yeah. I feel like we manifested all these things to pop up within the last week.
I think we did.
Did you hear about the Wayfair thing? That company that sells.
Oh my God, yeah. Yes.
Safes and shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So wasn't it like that all these cabinets and things were being sold for like tens of thousands of dollars, and they had names.
And they're like industrial cabinets and stuff.
Yeah, they're huge.
Very specific names.
Yeah, it's like Allison cabinet 24782.
Yeah.
Like wood type walnut, and that was it was like for like $18,000. And it's like that's no. And then they were trying to say like it's just a programming error, but I'm not sure.
I don't think that's.
I don't know, because it wasn't just one thing; it was a lot of them.
And then there's people that powered to Reddit. They crack everything.
They do. They are the sleuths of the internet, to say the least.
But they're finding like missing like children posters with like the exact names that are listed on the products and stuff.
Oh no!
Like, and they're not like generic last names or first names. They're like they're very specific. Unique.
It's not just like John.
Yeah.
Or like Rick.
Yeah.
It's like
something
really specific
unique.
Names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no way you could hide that. But then it's like they came out like, no, that didn't happen. This is all. It's a
programming error.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, Wayfair. I mean, I'm willing to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know about that one. It sounds a little fishy to me.
Yeah, a little too fishy.
A little too. That's the thing. It could be fishy, is one thing, but it's a little too fishy.
Yeah, it's like sitting front row at a sushi bar,
Then it's really fishy. Exactly. They're cooking it in front of you. Not cooking. They're cutting it in front of you. And you just get that whiff of that fishy smell. That's Wayfair right now. That's Wayfair.
That's the sweet, not sweet. The dirty, sour smell.
That a sweet smell. Talking about child trafficking, you monster.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I kind of feel dirty because it seems like every tangent I've gone on in all these episodes, it's guess what? I have new information on child trafficking. Do you want to hear about it? That's everything I've been.
Every episode, it's like, hey, we have this new info about child trafficking, conspiracy theories about Hollywood child pedophilia.
Yeah.
Let's just bring it in every episode. Let's do updates.
Yeah,
child trafficking update.
We just find so much interest in this,
Yeah, it's just we got to come to we're the reporters of the internet investigations.
Yes, exactly.
We have to bring it to light.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't get seen, then what's the point of the investigation?
Yeah, nothing. Mm-hmm. We're the only source for all this information, so.
Yeah, we have to share it. That's our duty. That's, we have power, and with power comes great responsibility.
Great responsibility.
Whether that means bringing this discussion to the podcast or not, that's what we have to do.
Yes.
Yep.
I've been so enamored in this conversation. I forgot what we were talking about before.
We were talking about roommates.
Oh yeah, completely different. Okay.
Yeah, but we tangent because of the computer being saved away.
Yes.
Give me a second. I take a big breath. So yeah, we were talking about roommates, and I got finished talking about the dreaded or the secretive safe that I still don't know what everything that was in there. I know a computer was a second computer, but I don't know what else. There was a few other things like I know, like I don't know about you. When you first had a roommate, did you try and be really really good friends with him?
I mean, I knew from the get-go, I was like, we're not the same. We're not going to get along, but I tried to be so friendly.
I did too. It's
so hard.
It is hard because I was the same way. Like when I first got to school, we had, messaged a little bit before school started. Like, hey, what's up? I'm your roommate, all that good stuff. But once we got to school, we tried to be friends, like hang out. And the first 3 or 4 weeks of school, we like hung out. We went to go see it together, like because we had talked about like both wanting to see it, so we went to go see that together. I mean, we did all those kind of things, but then like literally after that, just like a certain day, we just like stopped hanging out because I think it was pretty obvious that we weren't really friends. Like we weren't going to be friends, like which was fine. You don't need to be friends with your roommate.
Yeah. Like what kind of personality did he have?
He was. How do I put this nicely? He was quiet.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Okay.
A little strange, but
strange, of course.
Strange, of course, but he was nice. Yeah. I mean, he was nice enough,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it gives good stories to tell, but it really wasn't a bad experience.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't horrible. It could have been way worse.
So you weren't like miserable in your predicament?
No, by any means, no. By no means was I miserable at any point in time. Thankfully, I know my girlfriend, on the other hand, had a really bad experience freshman year. She was roomed with a 4'10" girl.
Isn't that legally
declared
a little person?
Yep, legally a little person, and she was proud of it. She's like, I legally am a little person.
Like oh,
ha.
That's like 7th grade humor.
Yeah, right, exactly. So she claimed to do that. She was gross. She was really, she did not clean anything. What the grossest thing, she would have a metal or like a plastic water bottle that she like a reusable one, and she never cleaned it.
Oh.
Over the whole year, 6, 7, 8 months, she would drink out of it, refill it every day. Why? Never clean it.
It's gonna smell like
shit. It's so gross. I just thinking about it makes me want to puke.
That's disgusting.
It's so gross. And she would always go into like her sex life with my girlfriend.
Why do you don't talk about that stuff with someone you don't know?
Nope, you don't. Some of it was pretty gross and nasty.
Nobody cares.
No, nobody cares. No, nope. So that's my freshman year. I mean, I don't know about you. I mean, I have more things I'll think of while you're talking. Yeah. But what do you got?
Well, I've only had a roommate my junior year because I went to a community college my first 2 years, which I highly recommend to anybody out there that's still trying to decide on what they want to do with school.
For sure.
Yeah.
Community college, technical schools, you can't go wrong with anything you choose.
Education is education, I tell you what.
Education is education. And even no education is okay too. Yeah, whatever your path is, you ride that path all the way through.
Oh yeah.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Exactly. But so my junior year, the year already was starting off pretty bad before it even got going, because I thought 2 of my friends were going to end up going there with me. One ended up deciding to go to a school out of state, and then the other one decided to take a gap year.
Oh, no.
So I was literally left there on my own.
Oh no.
And I'm an introvert, so I'm not great.
Well, especially with new people. I mean, you're definitely like extroverted when you're around your friends.
Exactly. So that was like, if I can meet people with my friends, then you're fine. Be smooth sailing.
I'm kind of with you. I don't like always meeting new people.
Yeah.
But continue. Sorry, I didn't want to.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But So I was already like, this is gonna be a shit year. I can tell already. And then I moved in, and the only time I've only talked to my roommate for a week before school started. That was the first time he contacted me. Yeah, because I couldn't find his contact information anywhere. Then he messaged me one day out of the blue, and he's like, telling me who he was and stuff. It's like the way he texts, and it's like,
oh no. How did he text?
He was just details. Like, it was kind of like informative. I don't think I have his number on my phone anymore. I deleted the day school ended. I was like, never gonna talk to you again. So I don't need this. But
I don't blame you.
It was like very like he was very like using big words and stuff. Not that that's bad, but it's like if you're being like in the casual trying to get to know someone's like, I hate that. I hate that.
Like
just
extra.
Yeah.
Like he's using like really smart people words.
Yeah. And
stupid.
He was using an Android, so I was like,
I
knew from the get go. Like,
that's a red flag.
I'm screwed. Yeah. Android users, any of you out there? I'm sorry for you. I feel
sorry. Really bad for you. Sorry.
But what can you do?
You're not part of the blue bubble group.
Yeah.
BBG
for life.
Not part of it. Sorry.
But yeah. So that was the first red flag there.
Yeah.
And then
it's a pretty big one right there.
Yeah. And then the sad thing is the day, like it was like the first 3 days of moving that weekend.
Yeah.
For some reason his family decided that was the perfect time to move from wherever they lived in like southern Illinois and then move to Texas while he was trying to go to school.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So he was 2 days late trying to help his family move to Texas and then come back, I think, or something like that. But those were the most stressful days of my life. Being there this is the first time on my own, and I'm trying for the next 2 days trying to figure out who my roommate's going to be because he had no social media, which made it even harder. So but that's good for me because I can talk about him and
sure. So he won't even know.
Yeah, he won't have an idea.
Nope.
Won't have a clue. But
hey, yeah, you person, you'll never hear this.
Yeah, unless he somehow finds this podcast, but I highly doubt it.
I doubt it. Or if he does, he won't even know it's you.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I've said my name multiple times. He probably remembers my voice.
No.
It's fine.
He won't know.
He won't know.
He's not smart enough to figure it out.
Yeah. Idiot. But
dummy.
Yeah, so that was a stressful time, just sitting in my room for 2 days, watching people who are still moving in. Just like, is that him? I was like, okay, he seems cool. I could live with him.
Yeah, like he's totally my type. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
We can be friends. We can at least get by fine. Yeah.
And that wasn't him. And then it was like I think it was like 9 or 10 at night. I think it was that Saturday or Sunday. He finally came in, and I was like, I was walking down the hall. He was walking in the hall. I think we both ended up going in the elevator at the same time. Or something. I was like,
what a coincidence. I got up the whole time that you were waiting, and you actually ended up going to the elevator together.
And then, yeah, exactly, yeah. But the second he went into the elevator, and I was like, "This is him. I know it's him."
Oh no!
And then he got off in the same floor as me, and I was like, I almost cried because I was like, I know we're not going to get along.
No.
I know we're not the same personality. And I was like,
oh, that's horrible.
No.
As you're taking steps to go towards your room, like every step,
my heart sank farther.
Every step
farther,
is like
yeah.
one step of your heart going down. Yeah, you're like, no. Every step gets closer. He walks past 2 more doors. No, 2 more doors. No.
Jesus.
You're like 2 doors away from yours. You're like, please, God. Please
and the
keep
second
going.
He held onto that doorknob, I almost died. I was like, fuck. I hope he doesn't listen to this. I'm sorry, but the only way I can describe how he looked physically is do you know John Heaters?
You apologize first. You're like, I'm sorry if you're listening to this. And the only way I can describe him physically.
Yeah, but the only way is,
to move into it.
Do you know John Heaters' character on in Monster House?
Yes.
And for anybody who doesn't, we'll put it up on the
because he's
YouTube.
He's the older guy, right? Is he like the bully or?
He's like the guy that works at the pizza place.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Let's wait a second so you can get
I'm gonna pull up
the visual.
Oh no.
That's
this guy?
Yep, that's him. That's the best visual representation I could give for him.
Oh God, that's horrible.
Yeah. And it was rough.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this picture up while you talk about it so I can visualize.
So I tried to be nice to him the first week. I was like, okay, yeah,
as you do.
I'll be civil.
Mm-hmm.
See, because he's probably a good guy,
Yeah.
So I helped him bring in his stuff from the car, and him and his family. His mom was nice.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was a nice person.
Yeah.
But his sister gave me a weird vibe. She didn't say anything the whole time.
Nothing?
Yeah, it was just she carried stuff in and
that's
just
strange.
Stood there.
That's really weird.
I think she was like high school. She had to be some like high school age or something like that, but she didn't say a thing.
That's really weird.
Yeah, I know. And like the best way I can describe not what she looked like, but the vibe she gave me is, like salad fingers?
Yes.
The child that comes to the door is like just does the weird screeching thing, just the way looks at him.
Yeah.
Looks at him like dead-eyed. That's the vibe that gave me. It's like, okay, come on. You're making me uncomfortable. I don't know any of you, but why are you doing this to me,
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. That's like, I honestly kind of had a similar situation with.
Yeah. That's what she.
Okay.
The vibe
I just
she
looked
gave me.
up the picture of the kid too, and yeah. Oh God.
But yeah.
Yeah. No, I had a similar. I mean, like not the same, but kind of similar. Like he had a younger sister, I think too. My roommate did. Similar thing where she didn't really talk much.
Yeah.
At all, which is fine. It was didn't need to have a conversation with her at all, but like his parents were nice.
Yeah.
But it was funny. Like his dad could not. I'll just say he was not very mechanically in tune. I guess is that the way to say it. Like he was not very good with tools.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was not good at assembling things.
He wasn't the handyman dad.
He's not the handyman dad.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but it took him an hour to assemble a cabinet. So I don't know if that'll tell you, one thing or the other. And he was sweating the whole time. And it wasn't that hot. I mean, it was hot, but it wasn't that hot.
Maybe he has low potassium levels.
That's
or
true.
something.
I'm not
it
judging.
Could be medical.
I'm just painting the picture.
Okay.
No judgment, just painting the picture. So so you can go back to your roommate story again.
Well, yeah. So when the last load, I was like, I'll stay here, or I'll leave for a second if you wanted me to, so you can kind of get, settled in,
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I ended up staying. Like, no, it's fine. I'll just go get the rest of my stuff or something like that. And I just sat on my bed and just like almost pulled my hair out. I was like, fuck, this is gonna be awful.
God.
This is gonna be the worst year of my life.
Because you're gonna have to live with them the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in hindsight, I was correct. I was very correct. And the first time I got the vibe like, oh, this is gonna be a weird year. So when he came back and his family left, we kind of talked to kind of get to know each other
like
a bit.
An intro, like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Pretty basic.
Yeah. So, but it wasn't like that. So it was like he got he had nothing. He like barely. He had like a box of clothes.
Uh-huh.
He had had his bed sheets. He had food,
mm-hmm.
and then his computer, his desktop computer.
Yeah.
And that was about it. That was like really.
He didn't have a laptop. He just had a desktop computer.
Yeah. And he had a tablet that he brought to class.
Okay.
But it was just a weird weird way to start. It was like I was like caught doing something by the mafia or something. It's like, so tell me about yourself. I was like,
is that what he said?
Yeah. And then he sat down on like the corner of his bed. I was like,
oh, that's weird.
Just the usual. I got family at home. I have a brother and a sister.
Tell me about yourself.
And
ooh, that's bad. I don't like that.
And then he was like, I was like, yeah, that's about it. He's like, yeah, well, I'll just let you know, like, I'll avoid all confrontation or anything. So if you have a problem with me, tell me. I'm not gonna do anything about or something like that. I was like, that's not a first date kind of thing you tell people. Yeah.
Hey, I don't do confrontation, so whatever you want, I will do it.
Yeah.
Basically what he said, right? Like he's like, if you need something, if you have a problem, I will do whatever you want me to do.
It was kind of like that. It's like
to avoid conflict.
I'm not. It's like I won't fight with you. You could tell me what the problem is. I'm not gonna fight with you though. I was like, oh, okay. It's like, and he was telling me like, I'm not good at making friends or stuff like that. If you want to go do something, we can. But I have trust issues, and I only have a couple of friends. I was like,
all right.
And then he told me the reason was because his father was in prison for the R word.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the bad R word.
Yeah, the bad R word. I was like,
whoa.
I've known you for 15 minutes. This isn't the first. You don't tell someone.
Going a little deep into the intro conversation. That's like a semester, after a semester's passed, you like have a really heart-to-heart moment, not day one.
It was
odd. My dad's arrested for this reason, and my mom is dead, and not really. Yeah. My mom's dead. My sister is on drugs. And yeah, I'm just chilling.
Yeah. And then he was telling me that like that's why he has trust issues. Like people would like make fun of him for it at school. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like all jokes aside and stuff, that's awful to have to go through. Of course
that's awful, but it's not really what I would. That's not my opener.
No, you're just like, I don't need to.
That's not my opening line.
Yeah, I don't want that to be the first thing I know about you, you know?
And the first thing that people know about me either.
Yeah.
Because then people will judge you. It's like you tell people something like that right away before they even know you, and that's what they're going to know you by. Yeah. That's so bad.
I was like, okay, you're not going to get worse than this, you know? It's like, okay, it's just...
That's the peak.
A weird start. It's like, I was like, it's okay if I play video games. You fine if I play video games with my headphones on. He's like, okay, sure, yeah. So I was like, okay, I can't conversate with this kid anymore. It's just so weird.
I just gotta put my headphones on. And just get away from this guy.
Yeah. But it was like, so I just dealt with myself, you know. I just like kept to myself. Didn't want to bother him.
Yeah, of course.
He played on his computer. I was like, it's not gonna get weirder. We'll eventually talk.
We'll
and
figure
stuff.
it out. Yeah.
But it just got worse and worse and worse. It was just like, like I ended up hating this kid. I'm sorry to tell you this. I didn't gel with you. I didn't like you.
It's okay. It's what happens with roommates. It happens.
I can't stand it. But I have my reasoning for hating him.
Yes, you do. But I want to keep people in suspense.
Okay.
I just thought of a story. I'm gonna jump into, and then you can formulate your
conclusion
story.
of this will
be coming to you
momentarily.
I would say about 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
So mark your set a timer. That's what I need to say. Set a timer. 5 minutes starting now.
Stay on the edge of your seat, boys and girls. Stay on the edge of your seat.
So one more story I was thinking of my roommate. So when we first got to school, my roommate and I, we like I said, we would hang out and went to go see a movie. We hung out with a few other people, and like one of them was a girl who liked the roommate, I think. So this
love interest.
This is where it's kind of confusing. I still don't know.
Yeah.
This is I've seen them on campus together for years now. It's been 3 years, and I still don't know
what the deal
is. It's really strange. It's really weird. So we'll start with freshman year. They would hang out all the time. They would hang out till 2 a.m. He would get home at 3 a.m. You know, like I would be asleep or playing games or watching TV or about to go to bed. You know, midnight, anytime from midnight to 3 a.m. He would come back home, but he was with her, which it's fine. I don't care.
Okay, go.
That's cool. Good for you, dude. Like you go off.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. I'm all for it. But what's weird about it was that he acted like they weren't a thing. Yeah.
Huh.
And so like they weren't dating. And so but they would like hang out late at night and do who knows what. I don't even want to know.
Is it like they make out at the door before she leaves and he turns around and he's like, this bitch?
No. He wasn't cool enough to do that.
Yeah.
No.
He didn't have
the right to turn people away like that.
Yeah.
No. Nope. No. I just don't understand. So eventually, like this is after the whole year, I eventually like went up to my roommate and was like, "Yo, are you guys dating or like are a thing? You're like, what's going on with you guys? I'm sorry if it's like in your business, but I'm curious."
Yeah.
He's like, "It's complicated." I'm like, "Oh, so you're not?" He's like, "Well, I don't really want to talk about it." I was like, whoa.
Okay. Sorry.
So I was like, so maybe they aren't dating, or like maybe she is like a lesbian, or maybe he's gay, or anything in between, or they're just really good friends, but they do more than just friend stuff. So that's why I was like,
FWBs.
Maybe. But then I was like, but that doesn't make any sense because like they walk around campus together like they're dating.
Yeah.
We had a film class where we had to make a film, and they made their films together. and like they were like romance movies, like teen romance movies, like in high school, that kind of thing. Like it wasn't a friendship. It wasn't an FWB. It was like real. They were dating. Yeah. They had to be. So that's what I still don't understand. And so I still have never gotten an answer, because he said that's what he gave me, the answer he gave me. And so, but from then on, they would walk together. They'd hold hands together when they walk.
You're dating.
I know. So they would hold hands. They would walk together. I don't think I've ever seen them actually kiss. I don't think. What the hell? But then here's the twist of the story. So what's really crazy is that junior year, so it would have been last year, for about a month, they weren't walking together, and she was walking with another guy.
No.
Yeah. And he was walking separate by himself. Like I saw him walk like way behind, and then her walk in front with another dude. And I'm like, oh my God, what's the drama? This is crazy. Like they must have broke up or something. But then after a month, they're back together. They're walking together again. I don't understand it. And they sit together in every class. They sat together in my last class I had with them both. I don't get it. I don't understand. I just don't get it. And it hurts my head because I just want to know. I want to know why, who, what. I just want to know their situation.
Do they have like social media or anything? Do they post about each other?
Yes, they do. They even had an Instagram page where it was like this person and this person's page. Like
they had like a couple, like like 60-year-old people do on Facebook.
They had a shared couple page. Yeah.
You can't tell me that's complicated if that's
I don't know. I don't know. And that's all the information that I have is what I've told you. And that's what hurts me is it's a mystery. I don't know. It hurts me to not know, but I just don't know. And I don't know if I'll ever know. You have to get to the end of the bottom of this. I will figure this out somehow.
There has to be an end. We need a conclusion to this.
There will be an end. We'll figure it out.
Okay. And we're going to hold you to it here on the Hey Brah podcast. There will be an end. There will be a conclusion.
There will be.
To the...
that will be my mission.
To the old roommate and girlfriend / friend / benefit saga.
/ who knows what situation.
Yeah. So...
All right. Well, I will promise that. Also, it's been 5 minutes. It's time for Duke's story.
Yes. Thanks for shooting it back my way.
You're welcome.
Where did we leave off? We were...
You said that there was one thing that made you absolutely hate him.
Oh, yeah. So, I will say he...
Hold nothing back.
What?
Hold nothing back.
Oh, I won't. I'm not going to. I was furious.
Good.
And I've let everybody I know say I hate this kid for this very reason.
I've heard the story.
Yeah. Yep. So
I've seen the evidence.
Yeah. It's awful.
It's awful. It's really awful.
So it couldn't have been a week or two into it, and that's when I found out what the kind of kid this he was.
Oh boy. I'm already cringing.
Yeah. Well, it started off. I knew from the beginning that he was a weird kid because he slept in jeans.
Oh,
He would go to sleep in jeans.
Would he wear the same jeans the next day?
I don't know.
You don't want to know.
All he wore was either jeans or sweatpants.
You don't want to know.
No. Yeah, so that was another red flag. It was at three red flags so far. We have the weird Android texting, the
fathers,
which allegations towards his fathers.
Allegations.
Yeah. Well, it's probably not allegations being in prison for it, but
father's sentence.
Yes, that's better.
There
yes, the sentencing.
Yep.
And now we got sleeping in jeans. You know, what is it? 5 strikes and you're out, something like that.
Really, it's 3, but we'll give this kid 5.
No, we'll give him 5 because he needs it. He needs it.
So we'll give him 5 and we'll see where he ends up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave his worst trait for last, which this is at this point it's not chronological.
That's okay.
But so with trait 4,
strike 4.
These aren't traits. These are
not traits. These
awful
are
habits. Yeah, strikes. So strike 4 was his awful sleeping habits.
Oh boy.
It was like the first week or so. It was like, okay, we were both night owls. We stay up pretty late. I'll stay up Did you
I popped my neck.
Snap your neck?
Yeah.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think I just broke my neck.
Oh, you can probably fucking hear that in the audio.
Probably. Honestly. Yee.
Well, we almost witnessed your death, but let me get back to me, okay?
Let's get back to your story.
Let's get back to me.
Yeah, let's get back to your story.
Well, as I was saying, so yeah, we're both night owls. So it's like we're used to being up till like 2 or 3 on a school night or something like that because we can get up. I usually didn't have class until 11 anyway, so it's easy for me to get up. But he, like 3 weeks in, he would start staying up until like 4 or 5 in the morning playing video games, and I was like, I can't do this. I just can't. So I had to get headphones so I could sleep with headphones in so I could listen to something.
That's horrible. That's not fair.
Yeah, it's just. But I avoid confrontation as well, so I'm not going to say anything to him.
Sure, that makes sense.
So most of the time he'd just be playing by himself, but there'd be times where I would hear him like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And it's like 4 a.m.
Oh my god.
And he's like playing through like because you don't have game chat or something like that.
It's like Discord or something.
Discord, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
god.
I couldn't think of it.
So he's like in a Discord call at like 4 a.m.
Yes. Yeah. And it's like, do you not understand?
Like, dude, you have a roommate.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, I guess it's hard to break habits and shit, but it's awful.
But like, do it at midnight, not at 4 a.m. Even midnight's kind of pushing it a little bit, but like that's better than 4 a.m.
Yeah, like me and my friends usually get off at like 12:30.
Yeah, sure. which is
fine for both of us since we're up late.
Yep.
But yeah, he'd be up till that late. I'd wake up, go to class, come back. He's still asleep, and then he'll sleep until like 7 at night, and then I'm just like sitting there trying to like I can't do anything. It's just like
that's horrible.
Oh, but it's just so aggravating. There'd be times like I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
He gets up. He'll leave to go to like Walmart or something to get like frozen burritos. Come back. He'd make them in the microwave. God.
So he couldn't just go to like Taco Bell or something?
No, I don't know why he couldn't.
He just wanted to go. Oh.
So he'd leave, come back like an hour later. It's 3 a.m. I'm almost asleep. Hear the door slam.
Yeah.
And then hear the buttons on the microwave, and he's cooking fucking God knows what.
Burritos or who knows what else.
But it's just Lord. Like but that's not the worst thing about him.
Strike 4.
Yes, so that's strike 4.
5.
So strike 5.
We gave him two extra strikes.
Yeah, which he doesn't deserve.
He doesn't, but we're giving it to him anyway.
But it's like what so strike 5 is what he did when he discarded of the wrappers for these burritos and such.
I'm cringing already.
Yeah, he was very uncleanly.
Oh,
God. It is.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm already cringing.
Do you think we should add the videos I have?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to forewarn you when these are added in. I apologize for the disgusting things you're going to see.
But now you know.
Yeah. It needs to be seen.
What Caleb had to deal with.
Yeah. I was on the extreme end of terrible roommates.
Of bad roommates.
Yeah.
They should use your videos for Bad Roommates 101.
Yeah. And the thing is, so just to explain to anybody who's not understanding, he was absolutely disgusting. Trash all over. There was empty pizza boxes.
So
he didn't take out his trash. So there was like toenails and shit all over the place.
Oh God.
He'd leave like old rotting food out. And I would throw it away when he wasn't in the room, but
oh my God.
That's
kind of like what my girlfriend's roommate was like a little bit.
Yeah,
not to that extent, but kind of like that.
Yeah, so that's kind of what was like.
Yep.
We went through the same thing. I understand.
Oh my God.
But it is just absolutely miserable. And the thing is, I told the RAs multiple times.
Yeah.
That I can't do this anymore. I can't.
Yeah. Right.
It's like you need to have a talk with him. You need to tell him that it's not okay to be like that. And I'm like, no, like, this is your job.
Like, that's gonna make a difference.
You should,
telling him, hey, clean up after yourself.
It's like I can't do this. There has to be an empty room. I know there's empty rooms on this floor because if you look, there's 5 or 6 empty rooms.
And that's just on your floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. I don't get why I had to suffer and sit through there, and they wouldn't put me on a wait list for an empty room.
It makes no sense.
It was a miserable time. And the last 3 months, I made it my goal to not talk to him the entire rest of the semester. I said 2 or 3 words to him, but it wasn't me. He would initiate it. He'd be like, "Is there a meeting today?" And I was like, I think so, yeah. That was about the only thing I'd ever said to him.
Nice.
So it made it kind of awkward, but it was to the point where like I didn't care anymore.
Well, yeah, he threw away any chance of what's the word, like a neutral, like somewhat okay environment. Yeah, he threw that away like after week 1.
We can live on our own terms.
Yeah, we can both live and you can coexist.
Yeah, coexist. Exactly.
Yeah, he threw that away like week 1.
Yeah, there was no chance for that. That relationship was never going to build.
So horrible. Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, it was rough. It was not a fun time.
Yeah,
to say the least.
No, and the last story that I can think of, I have one when I was a sophomore. I moved into a new building. Mm-hmm. We didn't share rooms, but we shared bathrooms. So it was better.
That's even worse though. But that could be worse.
It was worse in a way. Yeah, because at least my first roommate was pretty clean.
Yeah.
My second roommate did not ever clean the bathroom, so I always had to clean it first of all.
That was me. Of course, you could probably tell that.
But my roommate sophomore year was hairy and had lots of leg hair, and I'm assuming pubic hair. Who knows what else hair? But it would just be all over the bathroom, all over it. Like I would sweep it, and then the next day it would just be everywhere. And I'm sure some of it was mine, a little bit, but not like it was like 90%.
You know, the hair falls off once or
90
twice.
to 90 to 10. That was the ratio. And he would never clean it, and it's just like it. Oh, it's so gross, so gross.
Yeah. When it gets around the toilet area, you have to clean the toilets.
Yeah. And you're like,
I can't do that.
Nope.
It's like if you're like on bathroom cleaning duty at your own house, it's like, okay, it's still gross, but I know these people. This is my family. So
exactly. But when it's just me or it's whatever. Yeah, no.
But when you have to get to the point where it's
a random person's body hair, leg or otherwise,
unknown fluids all over the place.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So gross.
It's
so
gross. Not fun.
I'm
so sorry if you had to go with that.
It's okay. I'm sorry you did too.
Yeah.
But we made it through.
Yeah.
We're alive. We made it through with stories to tell.
Yeah.
And content to make.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we did.
And those stories have brought me to realize that I'm never living on campus again.
And never with a roommate again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. These are the things that you're like, when you go into college, like, I'm going to have a swell time.
Yeah, nope.
But then you think about the person you are and like, bad things always happen to me.
Yeah.
So
why me? Why am I the one that has to deal with this?
Why me?
Yeah. Why God? Why am I the one that has to clean? Why does no one else do what I do?
Sometimes I feel like a God doesn't exist. Why would he put me through so much turmoil?
I don't know.
It's
just too much.
But what you gonna do about it, you know?
What you gonna do? You just gotta roll with the punches and just keep going. And,
just go.
And bring the stories to tell on your podcast that you make after you're done with the stories.
Yes, sir. You bring it to entertain the masses. Yeah,
exactly.
Well,
do you have any other stories to share about your roommate?
Not that I can think of.
I can't think of any either.
I think I pretty much spilled everything.
I'm sure things will come to our mind in future episodes we can kind of throw in if we think about a few.
Probably.
But for now, I think that was a pretty good story time for our roommate horror stories.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And horror stories they were.
And I know a lot of people have those experiences, have lots of really bad experiences or good experiences with your roommates. And we'd love to hear your experiences. Yeah. So if you have any stories that you want to tell, any good, bad, cringy, gross, or anything in between stories that you want to tell, feel free to share, comment below, or reach out to us and let us know. We'd love to hear.
We could read them off on the.
We could read them off. We could
podcast. We could rate them and be like,
we could rate them.
You know what? Your situation was as worse than mine.
Exactly. So yeah, we can judge you and your situation. We'd love to do that.
Yeah, of course. So send them our way.
And we'll give them a look over.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for now, I think that'll do it for this episode.
Yeah,
thanks again for listening. It was a very good episode. Good, lots of good, nasty stories to tell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Thank you for listening. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or our hosting website, wherever you prefer. We upload every week on Wednesdays, and we hope you enjoy and stick around for the next episode next week.
Yeah, and on our socials, make sure to share with friends, and just follow us.
Yes, be sure to share with anyone that you might think might enjoy. We love talking to new viewers and seeing new viewers on our new episodes. So thanks again for sharing for everybody that does.
Yeah. And it was nice seeing all the new faces, new subscribers, new followers we've been getting the last week or two.
The last episode did very well, and we're really happy about that. We're going to keep the train rolling for this one.
Yeah. It's slow, but it's a start.
Slow but steady.
We appreciate everybody who's with us so far.
Exactly. Yep. Thanks for all your support, everybody.
Yeah. And we will see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.